Hey Scorpio, it's CJ from CJ's Soul Messages. Thanks for being here today. How are you doing? I hope really good. Just a little note, my webcam has crashed, of course. So I am just using my laptop camera and the settings aren't so great. So please forgive that, but I just really want to get these readings done. And so the sound might be like shit. And the quality might be like shit, but we're going to push through anyways, aren't we? So let's get started. This reading is going to be for the week of November 19th to the 25th. That's right, of 2021. And it's going to be a general read, so it's not going to apply to everyone. Take what does and let the rest go if it doesn't. That's totally okay. And as well, it is not a gender-specific read, so the energies are going to apply to everyone if it resonates with you. So don't get stuck on when I say he or she when I'm reading the cards, because it's literally just the energy of the cards. So with that being said, I think it's time to get started. We're going to pull one card out of the Moonology deck, which I love. We have the full moon, the full moon in Taurus on the 19th, as well as a partial lunar eclipse at the same time. So really cool kind of vibes that are coming our way in the next few days. So let's get started. All right, one card, Scorpio, the water sign. One card. Okay. And let's see. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay, interesting. So what that is saying here is that I feel like you're working on something pretty diligently here, and you're really kind of giving it all you got. But there is a need for you to maybe make some slight adjustments to really bring in the fruition that I feel like you are wanting. You know, it is a third quarter moon, so it's not quite full. A little bit over half. But there is the indication here from Spirit that there is something that you are needing to just fine-tune a bit. Just a little bit. Nothing too massive, but there is the need to maybe take a look at it again and make sure you're not missing something. So, yeah, that's the energy that they're giving me. Let's get into the tarot now. I am going to do a 3-card spread. So there's going to be a card for your past, your present, and your future. And then if I need to, I'll clarify it. And then we'll close it off with a beautiful message from Treasures of Tikashi. Okay, so let's go. 3 cards. We got the Hangman in your past position. We got the Knight of Wands in your present. Oh, and then we have the 9 of Swords potentially in your future. Okay, well, that's interesting. Oh, and the 8 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so now I get why we have adjustments are required. Okay, Scorpio, let's talk. So, something in your past feels very kind of career-like, kind of like, you know, work kind of vibe going on here. I feel like you've been kind of stuck in this position. I know Hangman normally is about, you know, hanging upside down so that you can see things from a different perspective, to see from a different view, you know, maybe have some kind of enlightenment come in. I kind of feel like you've been in this energy for a while. Don't know why I'm getting that, but that is what I'm getting. And I think that you've been trying to make the adjustments, but I don't feel like it's happened yet. And you have swords here twice, so I kind of feel like this is you self-doubting yourself here. And maybe you've made some changes to whatever this is that you're focused on, and you've thought that that was going to make all the difference or really flip things upside down in a positive way. And maybe it has in some ways, in some parts. But because we have like I'm literally jumping into your future here, because we have the 9 of Swords here representing what could be coming your way. And don't panic, because we all have free will. So if you don't like the outcome of this, you can change it. We have that power, which is so beautiful. But I'm just going to skip to your future, because we've got the 9 of Swords. So there's something here that has been kind of really keeping you trapped, and keeping you trapped in maybe just your mental thoughts. You know, the 9 of Swords, first of all, swords, if you don't know, is our air element. And this is like our logic. This is how we communicate with others and with ourselves. This is also, you know, the words that we use, the way we think, all the stuff that goes on up in our brain. This is one, though, where we lose sleep from, and we are feeling really in despair and can't seem to find our way out. And a lot of times, though, this is self-imposed energy, not really seeing the truth in the situation, and getting stuck there and really kind of almost believing your fears are going to come true. And under the deck, man, we got the 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is that card that represents self-imposed restrictions, really not seeing clearly and really feeling stuck, like you're not able to make any kind of move. Otherwise, like you're going to walk right into a sword. In fact, though, this is not true, because those swords aren't even touching this individual. And it literally is about changing your perspective and the way you're thinking and the way you're speaking to yourself. So it's kind of interesting, because it feels like this, I feel like there's this push and then this pull, a push forward and a pull back, because we have the Knight of Wands in the middle for present, meaning you are working hard on whatever this is representing to you. Wands is fire. So this is our creations, what you are creative about, what you are passionate about, your work, what you want to do, what you're trying to achieve. Literally making moves on it. And the Knight of Wands is actually gaining ground. There's momentum happening here. But with this 9 of Swords sitting in your future position, it's almost like you really do need to change. You need to change something about the way you're speaking to yourself, I feel, because the adjustments are required. Is shouting very loudly, like this energy of the Swords is not going to bring you to where you deserve to be, Scorpio, and what, you know, the universe wants for you. Yeah, so let me just have a moment. I just want to see, okay, 8 of Swords, wow, and then underneath that is the 7 of Cups, almost like, you know, you have paralysis analysis, so many things that you could do, so many different choices you can make, maybe opportunities for some, but you really don't know which way to go, so you're just kind of confused, and that keeps you kind of stuck. But underneath that, we have the 6 of Coins, which is like there is this balance coming back in. There is this nice, what you're putting out there, you're going to start receiving, but you do have to make some adjustments on something here. Now, I do feel that this is more in your mental head than with anyone else around, because this just feels self-imposed. So you do need to really kind of start getting really clear in your mind of what you're capable of, Scorpio, because you are so capable of everything. I mean, you are creative, and you're deep, and you're so intuitive. And I feel like maybe you haven't even been tapping into your intuitiveness, because it feels like the mind has really been playing here. The mind has had a lot of control over what is happening. Now, you can change all of this. Take the advice from Spirit of adjustments are required. Is there something that you're working on that you need to maybe see it from someone else's kind of point of view, so that you can actually make the changes that need to be changed, as well as really allowing yourself to see how successful you can become. A great way to do that is take some time out for yourself and write on a piece of paper all the things that you've already acquired and that you've accomplished in your life. You know, big or small, doesn't matter. It's still accomplishments. Remind yourself of how beautiful you are and how gifted you are. You know, really put the energy into that, because I think that's when you're going to really be able to see some success rolling in. Staying in this kind of situation of not maybe believing so strongly in yourself is going to really stop the growth of whatever this is. Okay, I'm going to try and see if I can get some clarifiers. All right, Spirit, can you help me clarify this reading for Scorpio? Why are they in their heads? What is that about? Because there is no other person involved here. Nine of Swords is a person and their fears. Eight of Swords is a person and their fears. We have the Knight of Wands that's beside the Nine of Swords. So there is no one that is doing this to you. I don't feel like that. I don't feel like the Knight of Wands is representing a person that is keeping you bound and stuck in this despair and this worry. And if there is, then, you know, you got to kind of like get clear on that as well. So to understand that that's not going to be helpful for you, right? No one needs that kind of energy in your life, especially as you're trying to make some kind of gains here. All right, let's see. What do we have? Okay, so justice, the need for balance to be brought back in. See, that's exactly what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you've been trying to see and look things from a different way, seeing how to do things a bit differently. But I do feel like your mind keeps playing tricks on you, and it is not allowing you this growth. But if you can make these slight adjustments on how you're communicating with yourself, your emotions, your thoughts, everything gets balanced again. Justice is beautiful. That is where what is fair to you is going to happen. Let's continue. I'm going to get two more here. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Now we're talking here. The Seven of Pentacles are our money and our self-confidence. You need to really actually look and see, like, how is this working for you? Like, you're trying to get some different perspective. You're trying to make movement on that different perspective, but yet your mind is still keeping you caught in this web of fears and, like, self-sabotage is what I really want to say. And so these adjustments have to happen so that you can actually start to see some harvest. Seven of Pentacles is about that. It is about taking a look to see, with what you're putting into something, how is the harvest growing? Now, this card is really beautiful, and this is the Light Seers deck, because obviously it's a very small plant that this person has, but look at underneath. There's tons of pentacles growing there, and they don't look like they have any signs of stopping. So that's beautiful. And especially with justice right beside it, saying you're going to get what you deserve here. Aw, see, you don't have to worry here. You got the Queen of Pentacles that comes out. This is where you can be, and I feel like this is what destiny has in store for you, Scorpio. Queen of Pentacles is so grounded, but she has her money. She is wealthy in her own right. She's confident, but look at how peaceful she is too. She trusts her ability to continue. If I could just kind of keep this straight. Sorry, guys. She trusts in her ability to take care of herself. She's also very nurturing, and she's also very loving. Reminder for you to be that way towards yourself. And then the bottom of the deck is the Lovers. Interesting. Because the Lovers could be representing a couple here that maybe someone is keeping you, maybe someone is kind of saying words to you that isn't fair, and it isn't allowing you to be free, and it's kind of maybe filling up your mind with a lot of nonsense chatter. You know, that could be possible as well. But regardless, there is some kind of negative talk going on here that is kind of keeping you stuck, and you need to adjust that. So if that is putting your foot down and not allowing anyone to talk negative towards you, positive, that's a good thing to do. No one has a right to do that. Or if it's you need to stop it too, because the Lover showing up is also about the choice. You know, there's a choice here. So the choice can be like, are you going to stay in this, or are you going to break free and allow yourself to really start getting the harvest of all your hard work coming into your world? Underneath the Lovers is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is, you know, really trusting in yourself here, keeping yourself zen and at peace. If there's people coming after you and they're trying to tear you down and knock you off this beautiful seat that she's sitting on, forget about it. That's just people that are jealous and people that are don't want the best for you. Be like her. Be peaceful. Stay zen. Stay centered. Put that bubble around yourself, you know, because that means then you are invincible. No one can touch you. And underneath that is the Nine of Wands, which speaks of determination. And I have no doubt that you are very determined to make whatever this is a success. For some of you, it could be a relationship because the Lovers have shown up. So place it where it might fit for you. But it definitely feels very much like these small adjustments need to be just made. And then I think you're going to start to really feel a lot more grounded in yourself. And you're going to start to actually benefit from allowing good things to come into your world because you've made room to get rid of the shit that is just cluttering up your mind and that isn't beneficial. I mean, man, look, Scorpio, it is adjustments are required. Now, I know it's going backwards because of my camera, but that is what the card does say. Give me a sec. I just want to see if there's anything else here. Keep working on whatever this is that you're working on. Really do. At the same time, keep working just as hard on releasing whatever this negative stuff is. Because this isn't going to come true if you don't want it to come true. Remember, it's future. It's potential outcome. It's not the outcome. So, let's see what message Spirit has out of the treasures of Tikashi for you. It's, you know, it's just, I know it's so much easier to say, like, oh, stop the negative thoughts or stop the worry and all that kind of stuff. I know it is. It's so much easier just to say it than it is to do it. And that's why we all sometimes get so bloody stuck, because we just allow our mind to run rampant and fill us up with all this negative shit that just becomes all consuming, really. So let's do this together. Let's start shutting these negative energies down and cutting them out and allow the good things that we do want in our life to come in. We can do that. And actually, I just want to pull one more. I don't know why, but I do. I want to pull one more. Okay, so let's do it. Let's get one more here. If we can get one more card. This is for Scorpio for November 19th to the 25th of 2021, please. One more card. Okay, there we go. Ah, yes. I knew I had to pull another one. See, the Empress. This is it. This is what you get to have. This is what is coming for you. This is what is waiting for you. This is what is needed to come into your world that you are deserving of. But damn it, we got to stop this, whatever this shit is that is keeping you stuck and keeping you worried. And there's too much energy being put on these swords here. Way too much energy. Change it. Put the energy into the pentacles, into your self-worth, first of all. Into your self-worth, into your self-confidence, into your self-belief. Believe in yourself, damn it. And man, then you get the Empress, which is exactly everything that I feel like you're wanting here. This is everything that you've been working on is coming to birth. She is about to give birth to something. And her tummy is represented by the world here, which is even extra powerful. So this is having everything you want, feeling so safe, secure, loving, peaceful, but growth, beautiful harvest. Knew this needed to come out. So grateful. So Scorpio, make these adjustments. They don't have to be big. They just have to be done. They just have to be dealt with here. And that feels to me like it's your own mind. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way and really just put all the, you know, the energy, like if you're resonating with this, you know, when we put so much energy in, like, say you wake up at 3 in the morning and, because this happens to me, you wake up at 3 in the morning and all of a sudden you have a scary thought of something. And then before you know it, the wheels are spinning, and now you're worried not only about that, but you're worried about this, and you can't fall back asleep because your brain won't shut off. Okay. Let's put all that same energy into this good stuff. And starve this. No more feeding this negative stuff. No more feeding the monster that exists in each and every one of us, that sabotages our growth, that sabotages everything that we deserve, all the beautifulness that we deserve in this life. So let's make that commitment to do that. Justice is yours. Queen of Pentacles is yours. And the Empress is waiting for you to embody that energy. Wow. Okay. Now I'm going to close it off. One card from Treasures. Thank you. You can hear my little puppy walking around the hallway. Surrender. Okay. I don't know if I've ever gotten this one. So interesting. Surrender. It's going to be backwards to you, but it is surrender. Surrender to the highest force of your being and expect that which is... Did I read that right? Let me try again. Surrender to the highest force of your being and expect that which is always for your highest purpose. Let go and live. You do not always need to control the direction. Simply surrender to the energy of it all. You need not use your logical mind to create miracles. Only know that the answer to a question comes when you let go the need to have the answer. Right? So if one line out of this resonates with you, it is, you don't need to use your logical mind to create miracles. And in this situation, using our mind in this kind of energy, how are miracles going to come into your world if this is the energy that you are feeding? So, surrender. Surrender and make these adjustments, and life is about to get real sweet for you, Scorpio. I'm a little tongue-tied. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope there's something in here that resonates with you. Please leave me a like, subscribe, let me know how it resonates with you, like comment below. It also helps me connect with you, but also allows me to almost receive a little bit of a gift from you that what I'm doing here is mattering and does count. It feels really nice, and it's a beautiful exchange of karma, good karma. So thank you so much, and I am wishing you a beautiful week. Get out of your head, Scorpio. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Get out of your head and into your heart. And watch everything just change. So great. Okay, I'll stop babbling now. Take care of yourself. We'll see you next time.